Oh, hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, I'm so glad that you found me and I hope you don't lose me. So smash all the little buttons, the whistles, the bells, the thumbs ups, the subscribes, all those good things. Be a friendly little YouTuber. I would love to have you stick around. It has been a hot minute since I did a you versus them love connection reading. So I figured it was time to do one. And I just happened to have unboxed a lot of new decks over on my other channel, SouthernStrega Studies. Link is in the description box below, so you can pop on over there and hit those bells and whistles as well. I've been unboxing these decks and I've been doing like an all signs little mini card pull for, most of them. And I just felt like I had done enough of them so I could use them all for a you versus them reading. I use 4 decks for these readings. 2 separate decks for each side, yours and theirs. And then I clarify, one's for laying the cards out, the other's for clarifying. And then, yeah, so there's that. Take it as it resonates. If it's your energy, their energy, a mix of both. I read the room. I don't know who's in it or what side they're standing on at all times. Trying to give you a general energetic picture of what is going on with you and your person of interest, all right? If you guys want a personal reading, that info will also be in the description box below. I am running so many specials for spooky season. Just because I love it, and including shadow work. All right, I do not do shadow work readings anytime except for the month of October. All right, if you're going to want one of those from me, the only time to get that is if you book it in October. All right, if you don't do that, you gotta wait till next year. All right, so with that being said, let's jump into your reading. All right, see what's going on with you and your person. Oh, hey there, my Geminis. How are you doing? I missed y'all. Let's get into your love connection. See what's going on for y'all. My Venus is in Gemini. And my oldest son is a Gemini. Speaking of my oldest son, hospital bracelet on because we were just in the emergency room this week because he smashed his face on the monkey bars and literally looks like somebody blacked out both of his eyes. I thought his nose was broken. It happened at school. I picked him up and like just blood everywhere and horrible, horrible, horrible injury. It's so bad. My poor sweet little baby. He finally is back at school today after missing 2 days with 2 very gnarly shiners. And every man that I attract, I swear to God, has a Gemini moon. I love Gemini energy. My midheaven is in Gemini. All right, Gemini. This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue singing it forever just because this is a song that doesn't end. But it's like set to carnival music in my head and it feels like the Wheel of Fortune and it feels like a vicious cycle repeating over and over and over again. Gemini, what's that about? The Lovers? There's you. Upright. 3 of Cups in the reverse. I don't like that. The Moon. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. What the fuck is this? Page of Wands. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Swords upright. 6 of Cups in the current situation. Wow. Justice in the reverse. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody chose wrong here. Somebody found out that somebody was dealing with somebody else in the past, or somebody was just not being truthful in the past. The truth came out about something. Somebody had it was either an addiction or an obsession, or there was something that they were doing that was clouding their judgment. 3 of Cups energy in the reverse is literally the card about, overdoing something, polluting your mind, allowing your emotions to be polluted by something. It's unhealthy emotions, and a lot of them. Somebody fed that energy, all right? current situation now, somebody cut somebody off, all right? Somebody made a choice, all right, that cut something off. They regret that. They want to come back towards that. They're something happened at this eclipse, or it's going to happen at the lunar. I feel more like the lunar eclipse with this. Realizing what they've thrown away, all right? I just get this energy of somebody realizing what they've thrown away. And although we threw away this cup and now we want them all back. This is a past life soulmate that you're dealing with. This is somebody that felt very familiar. This is somebody that you were definitely in a relationship with. This is not some rando, all right? This is a very spiritual connection with the Lovers showing up in the past upright, and now the Six of Cups in the current situation. Somebody rejected a soulmate. Somebody chose something toxic, either a third party or a substance. I don't like getting a substance. Somebody like chose a bad behavior. And put a dagger in whatever this was. Now emotions are high. All they can think about is returning to whatever this is. Six of Cups in the middle of everything. Like wanting to make this right. Wanting to, you know, relive the good old days. Because they're feeling rejected by you now, all right? Somebody did something very cold and cut, I want to say you off, or you cut them off, whatever this is. And now all of a sudden, why are we getting so triggered? Why are our emotions on full blast right now? Why can we not stop thinking about how this was taken away or rejected, or why we tossed this in the garbage, all right? Somebody is about to bust here. They feel like they're not getting, that's not fair, all right? That they're not getting what they want out of this connection. So they're gonna come in a very crazy manner with this Page of Wands here, all of a sudden out of nowhere, and start being very crystal clear about something and starting to I want to say they want to expose their bad behavior. It's like somebody knows that they're the ones that called in this karma for themselves, and they have to like undo it. It's like an undoing. I just feel with this. You one more. Get the other side. Oh my God, these cards don't want to come together. Come together. Right now, over me. Five of Swords. Oogie boogie. You saw their ugly side. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So you disconnected. Queen of Pentacles now. Hermit in the reverse. The World. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands here. You had it in the past here. They have it in the future. Seven of Swords in the current situation. So there's Seven of Swords in the reverse in the future. Three of Swords towards them. Three of Cups in that past. This is crazy. Page of Pentacles. They should have had the conversation when you wanted to have the conversation. Something needed to be addressed in the past, all right? There was a lot of mental conflict going on with whatever this is. Somebody chose to avoid it, and the other person wanted to, you know, face it head on. Somebody wanted to have that talk. Somebody wanted to hug it out, bitch. Somebody wanted, you know, somebody wanted to go there. Somebody was shedding light on bad behavior. Somebody was exposing truths towards that connection. The Page of Wands with that Ace of Swords. It's like somebody brought light to some harsh truths here that were causing a lot of problems here. It was a lot of, somebody pointed out somebody's lack of effort. Somebody pointed out the fact that they weren't giving enough to this, that something was missing here. They felt neglected. And instead of, you know, filling the void and doing what was necessary here, somebody chose to go fill it somewhere else. Now, it's gotten even worse. I feel like we only the tip of the iceberg on whatever happened in the past. Now, whoever exposed these lies to begin with has unraveled all of them. They've all come spilling out, and now someone wants to come apologize. Someone got found out, and now they want to apologize. This Moon energy with the Ace of Cups, that's like somebody was found out, and somebody suffered the consequences for that. They were rejected. They were, you know, time is up, whatever this is. You're not trying to fix it anymore. You're Hermit in reverse. You're not paying attention to this. Also, someone's gotten into a new commitment. Someone's entering into another commitment either right now or in like the very near future, and choosing to wash their hands of this because they see it as nothing but manipulation. And that's when this other person gets real triggered with that Moon energy. once they know they don't have you as an option and that they can't go back to this and that they can't offer you this cup at whatever point they decide to, that's when they decide that they want to come rehashing all these, you know, good memories from the past. When you finally move on, when you finally see them for what they are, now they want to backtrack. The damage has been done with whatever this is, all right? You feel betrayed, all right? Somebody should have talked about it when they needed to talk about it. Somebody delayed a conversation here, refused to address the issue until it grew too large. It turned into like a cancer. I don't mean like the sign. I mean like literal cancer. Like you ignore it for too fucking long and then it grows into a tumor that can't be fixed. That's what happened here. Let's get into more of what's going on with this. I just don't feel like, I almost feel like someone's also trying to get somebody back. They're going to give them a taste of their own medicine. 8 of Pentacles here to the Lovers. Why? This was a committed relationship. Queen of Wands in the reverse. That someone cheated. They were selfish. Strength. Somebody didn't have the strength to commit to something fully, to see something through. They don't have the strength to control their impulses either with that Queen of Wands. They were very dead set on that this relationship was going to be this way. When they entered into this, they had a very clear plan, all right, about what this relationship was going to be and what the end goal was. And the second that they weren't getting whatever it was that they came here for, they chose to get in this crazy fucking energy of the Queen of Wands and the 3 of Cups in reverse with strength. They tried to force it into what they wanted it to be. And if they weren't going to have, you know, you react the way they wanted you to react, they were going to go get someone else to react that way. When you expose them or their truth or their bad behavior for whatever they were doing here, that was too much for them. 9 of Swords in the reverse. They couldn't take that anxiety. They couldn't take the fact that you found them out. So they disappeared. 9 of Wands in reverse. They chose to just not defend this at all, to act like they're the victim, to dip out of whatever the situation is, to pretend like they were the ones that, you know, received all the trauma here, even though the truth was on their side. They didn't like the truth, so they tried to spin it. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. They even believed it. All they cared about here was winning and being the one that was right and being the person who got protected in this situation. They wanted, they're selfish. This person's selfish as shit. The Queen of Wands is a selfish energy to begin with. And in the reverse, she's uber selfish. And that's what they show up as. This person is very calculated. And they had a plan for whatever this relationship was. They had an end goal that they were trying to achieve. And they were either going to achieve it or not. And if you expose that or you called them out on it or whatever, they don't like that you found them out. And now all of a sudden, you're the victim. You're the one that's to blame. You're the one that did everything. 7 of Pentacles here with that Ace of Swords. Seven of Cups. No, the truth is we're doing it my way, all right? A lot of you guys exposed somebody for dealing, somebody found out somebody was dealing with multiple people. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. That their feelings were spread out elsewhere. And instead of confronting that issue and coming clean about it, we're just going to either try to cover it up more, or we're just going to act like it didn't happen, or we're going to, you know, keep engaging in that bad behavior even after it's already been brought to the forefront. We're going to keep doing it. Why is the Moon Star in reverse? 3 of Swords in reverse. This person has no accountability, all right? They're making things intentionally confusing right now, and they're also refusing to do anything to work on this to make it better. They also have no idea what they want. It's like one day they want it, one day they don't. It's almost like they sold the lie so long, they just got to go on with it. 3 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, Emperor. Yeah, because that gives them control. They want to control the narrative, all right? They want to control the narrative here. And the narrative is that they were left and that they were in pain and that, you know, they didn't have any other options here and they were forced out of this and blah, 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 blah. And no, I didn't do any of those terrible things. Like, whatever they're trying to bring light to, I didn't do that. I'm not the one to blame here. There can't be mutual accountability in this relationship and why it failed. It's like somebody refuses to acknowledge their part in the demise of this. It's like you brought it all to their attention. You illuminated that Ace of Swords. You told them how they were responsible for this, and they don't want to believe it. Empress with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. They're trying to go grow something somewhere else here. They're trying to reject you and go start something somewhere else. Go set up shop somewhere else. Six of Swords in reverse. That's how they forget about you. But they still have those feelings towards the connection. Yeah, Three of Wands with the Six of Cups. They still have emotions for you. They're trying to just put you in a box and act like it didn't happen and move forward, and that's not working out. Look, and they're also trying to show off something new to you. Why does this look like this person trying to put this other person on parade? If they're doing that, it's because they want your affection. They want you to get triggered. They want you to come back. They want you to remember how you felt about them. It's almost like they're trying to push you, all right, to come back. Six of Cups towards the connection. Why is that here? They still have feelings. Queen of Swords. Yeah, they do. That's honest. Temperance. They don't like it, all right? They don't like that they're not getting that lovey-dovey feeling from you anymore. They don't like that it's not just easy, like child's play anymore. There's something very lighthearted about this, like in the past, and now it got real. Like, she just got real. When it gets real, they don't like that stuff. They don't want to deal with the real stuff. They just want to keep it like very innocent, childlike, act like nothing ever happened here. They also know that you meant no harm. They show towards you in the current situation, you're looking at them as a Seven of Swords, like a manipulative asshole that's like trying to, you know, win at all costs, and like they don't care if they hurt. They're looking at you as the Queen of Swords, the utmost of honesty, with the Six of Cups, with the truest of hearts. They know the truth here. And they're, you know, 100%. King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. They're not getting what they want. They can't go get what they want. Seven of Cups. Now their feelings are hurt. Now their emotions are all over the place. So they're going to start lashing out. They're going to create some more injustice. They're going to do some more shit to you to hurt you. They're going to dig in. This person's going to dig in. They would rather, all right, completely destroy something that is so pure and so good and pure and is like pure, beautiful energy than admit that they were wrong and like swallow that fucking sword of truth. Say where they fucked up, all right? Admit their responsibility. Take accountability for their own actions. I feel like you would work it out. I feel like if they would just admit this person is like a damn emperor in reverse, like they want to be, this person had no control when they were a kid. They were given no control. They were given no like stability. Things were very up in the air, or they were raised by somebody who had very stringent standards and expectations. They struggle, all right, with issues of control and power and who has it. They also are very hard on themselves when they make mistakes. So hard on themselves to the point where they would just act like it didn't happen because it's so embarrassing and it's so crippling that they would rather pretend like it never happened than actually face it and admit to it. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. 2 Pages of Wands with the 10 of Swords. They're going to act like a damn child. 2 of Pentacles. They're going to throw more fuel on the fire. They're going to reap judgment for that, though. The only reason they're doing this, also, I hate to tell you this, though, is because they do care and they do feel the feel still. Because King of Cups, they do want this still. But that's going to be getting back with you. Like, you've stood your ground with this and you've called them out for what they are. You've exposed the lies and you've told them that you're not going to tolerate it anymore. They want to come back without making amends or having the conversation or apologizing or admitting that they were wrong. And you're not going to allow them to do that. So they're going to instead choose to end this and make it even worse and dig a deeper grave, all right, than just saying the truth. This person does not like to be proven wrong, and you proved them wrong. Let's clarify your side over here, the 5 of Swords. King of Cups. Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. You are in this for the long haul, all right? The Lovers is here twice, 2 times. This is a soulmate. This is a divine connection. This is a, you know, person that you've been with in many lifetimes before. You were very upright about your feelings, King of Cups. You were very expressive of them. You showed how you loved. You were honest about everything. especially your emotions. You also only chose this person and no other person. You were in this all the way in, all the way committed. That gave you anxiety though, all right? And it also was taking a lot for you to wrap your head around why you were doing that. You being this committed and being this loyal and being this fixed on being in this relationship and being the one and only to this person created a mental conflict with you. 5 of Swords, you were fighting a battle that you couldn't win. Trying to be the perfect person, trying to be the perfect spouse, husband, whatever, wife, whatever. Trying to be the perfect lover to this person is you fighting against something. You were fighting a battle you couldn't win with that. You were never going to be able to please this person, or you were never going to be able to, you know, make it turn out the way that you wanted. 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, who are you? In the reverse here. The Moon. Every time you try to do something to make this better or defend this or to put more into it, you're met with more confusion. Your emotions get more skewed. You feel more rejected. Every time, it's like they kept demanding things of you and demanding things of you. It was never good enough. It was never enough. It was never enough. You were jumping through hoop after hoop after hoop, and you just get 3 of Wands, doing everything, making all the moves, always going towards them. 3 of Pentacles, always putting in the effort, always doing everything. Queen of Pentacles, always being the stable one. Ace of Wands, being the only one taking initiative. King of Wands, being the only one doing shit. 6 of Pentacles, trying to get them to do the same back and never getting it. To no end. You never got back what you would give, ever. It's like a never-ending void. Why is this Page of Wands here? Because the Queen of Swords, you finally brought it up. The Tower, and that pissed them off. Page of Pentacles, you had the conversation. 2 of Swords with the 7 of Swords. You had a conversation, no, sorry, 7 of Pentacles. You had a conversation about this. You told them that you felt like they weren't investing as much as you. You told them that they weren't giving what you were, you know, there was no reciprocity here. You put your foot down. You said that you were not going to keep trying to just like throw your energy at something that was never reciprocating. You were tired of being ignored. You were tired of being devalued. You were tired of not being respected. Queen of Pentacles, and you're standing good on your own right now with the 10 of Pentacles. You realizing now that alone, you're sticking up for yourself, and that is creating a lot less confusion for you. You're realizing how much less confusing your energy is and how much less responsibility you have not having to try to please this person. There was no pleasing whoever this was. None. Knight of Swords in the reverse, and you're realizing that. You're realizing there was no clear plan. The Knight of Swords has a clear strategy about how to do something. You're realizing right now that there is no way to please this person. It doesn't matter how many hoops you jumped through or how many times you did what they say that they wanted you to do. They were never going to be happy, and they were always going to find another obstacle. 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're realizing that try to figure that out. Page of Pentacles. Trying to talk to them and, you know, ease your anxiety or try to figure out a way to proceed with clarity with this is not going to happen. You're realizing that there is no clear way, and the only clear way forward with this person is one filled with anxiety. You're seeing them for what they are, which is the 7 of Swords, a master manipulator. You've exposed them, and they don't like that. They don't like it at all. That's why they're creating this narrative, trying to make you look like some kind of demon. Why is this 7 of Swords here towards the connection? Wheel of Fortune. You already know they're going to catch it, though. 4 of Wands. Two of Cups in the reverse. Page of Wands. You already know if you bring this back around, if you go back around to this person and try to commit to this again, that you're going to feel rejected again, that you're going to end up saying things that you don't want to say, that you're going to not fix things for yourself. You're realizing that this is round and around and around. This is a vicious circle. That is waffle on this, sitting in the middle of everything. That wheel, I felt it at the very beginning of this reading. It's a song that never ends. Go on and on, my friend. You started singing it. You don't know why. You don't even know why you're trying to please this person anymore. It's like George lassoing the moon. You would lasso the moon for that person, and it still wouldn't be good enough. That's their issue. The Hierophant in the reverse with the World. You're realizing there's no right way to go about this with the Page of Swords. You learned something else coming up. The Magician with that. You realize that you can do better for yourself, and you move the fuck on. You realize that this is not right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the right thing to be doing. You feel like this is not, it's foreign, all right? You need to get out of that. You're manifesting something better. Knight of Wands. You don't like the way this person makes you feel. They get you very triggered and they make you want to do things that you don't want to do. You're about to lash out on them. Hangman in the reverse with the 8 of Swords in the reverse, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in reverse. Double down on that. Jesus, Queen of Wands in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse. This person's baiting you. They're pushing you and they're saying things about you. 8 of Cups. They're saying things about you that are not true. They're saying things about you that are downright slanderous. Some of them, all right, would be actionable in a court of law because they're lies. They're saying things to try to get you to fall into the narrative that they want. They want you to act. They're being so fucking hurtful. You're feeling so betrayed coming up here, all right? Because you stood your ground and they don't want to do it. Don't back down from this because it'll only get worse. There is no victim here, all right? There's not. They're trying to paint themselves as that, and they're trying to do hurtful things to you to force you to do something very fucked up, all right? They're trying to push you, all right, over the edge so that you fall into that narrative that they very much want people to believe of you. Don't fall for that. Let them say all this shenanigans and just walk away. That's your lesson here because you're getting real triggered coming up with whatever this is. And you're going to want to act out. You're going to want to go just as hard on them as they were going on you and then some. It's like you're going to go for the throat this time. And I feel like you're going to do something that you'll regret. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. 9 of Wands. Then, yeah, you create a wound. Start with the 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands in the reverse. And the Devil. You feed the devil with that. Don't do it. 6 of Cups in the reverse. They know how to play with your emotions. They know how to pull on your heart. They know how to say the most hurtful things. Don't fall for this, all right, Gemini? This is like a rope-a-dope. They're trying to catch you slipping. This is a lot of abuse that you're taking right now, and it's not easy, all right? But defending yourself here only feeds the narrative. That's all it does. The best thing you can do right now is remain silent and disconnect from this to the extent that you can. All right, Geminis. That's what I got for you. Love y'all. Bye.